The M114 155mm howitzer is a deadly long-range artillery gun that was developed and used by the United States Army during significant war times in history, such as World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. Though it was retired and replaced by the US, other countries still include it as part of their artillery battery, most recently Ukraine during the Russian-Ukrainian War. A towed howitzer, the M114, is generally towed by a 5-ton truck transporting the crew and ammunition as well. The M114 also includes a gun shield to cover an 11-man crew and takes around 5 minutes to set up in its final position. The weapon is based around the 155mm gun barrel, which sits on top of a mounting. The main showpiece of the M114 is its 155mm shell. It can fire multiple types of ammunition, including high explosives, illumination, smoke, and chemical shells, with the shells generally weighing between 90 and 100 pounds that can strike up to 9 miles away. The M114 was generally an indirect fire weapon, not being in the line of sight, intended to project shells onto the enemy's positions. Featuring 7 different propelling charges, the muzzle velocity of the high explosives and chemical rounds were approximately 1,850 feet per second, covering a long range of around 16,355 yards, while the illumination round projected lower at 1,160 feet per second and covering 7,100 yards. The smoke round is also projected at 1,850 feet per second, covering a 9,700 yard change. A trained gunnery crew can fire at a rate of 4 rounds per minute. The M114 is not used by the US anymore and was replaced shortly after the Vietnam War by the M198 howitzer, which entered the military service in 1979. This replacement was soon followed by many self-propelled howitzers. However, numerous countries still use the M114 155mm today, including Jordan, Iran, Brazil, Afghanistan, and most recently, Ukraine, having been provided the M114 howitzers by the US in 2022.